You know you're qualified. You know you can do the job. But the thought of proving all of that in an English interview can feel terrifying. What if you can't find the right words? What if they don't understand your accent? What if your mind just goes blank the moment they ask a tough question? That fear is real, but it doesn't have to control your career. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact phrases, vocabulary, and confidence-boosting strategies you need to walk into your interview and impress any hiring manager. The goal here isn't just to survive, it's to stand out. Because interviewing in English isn't only about grammar or vocabulary. It's about strategy. It's about confidence. And it's about presenting the skills you already have in a way that's clear, professional, and compelling. So today, I'll share 6 powerful strategies that will change the way you handle English interviews. From the very first question to the very last one, you'll learn how to tell strong stories about your achievements, use the right words that make you sound like a leader, and control your nerves so the real, confident you comes through. Let's start with one of the hardest moments. Tell me about yourself. That question makes so many people panic. Your mind races. Do you talk about school, your last job, your hobbies? Many candidates either ramble on forever or give a dry, robotic answer. Both are mistakes. Here's the secret. Use the present, past, future formula. Start with where you are right now, then briefly connect it to your past, and finally link it to the future, and specifically to this job. So instead of just saying, I'm a marketing manager, you could say, currently, I'm the senior marketing manager at XYZ company where I specialize in digital campaigns for tech clients. For the past 2 years, I've managed a team of 5 and overseen our content strategy. Then move to the past. Before this, I was a digital marketing specialist at ABC Corp, where I honed my SEO and social media skills. I even led a project that boosted online leads by 30% in 1 year. And then link it to the future. I've been following your company's work in sustainable tech, so I was excited to see this role. With my experience leading digital campaigns and my passion for data-driven results, I'm confident I can make a real impact here. That answer is clear, confident, and takes less than 2 minutes. Write your version, practice it out loud, and you'll start every interview strong. Now, let's talk about those tricky behavioral questions, like, tell me about a time you faced a challenge, or describe how you handled conflict. These can be tough because you're trying to remember a situation and explain it in English at the same time. That's where the STAR method saves you. STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. It forces you to tell your story in a clear, simple structure.
For example, in my last role as a project manager, my team was asked to launch a software product on a very tight deadline. That's the situation. Then the task. My job was to coordinate development, marketing, and sales, even after we discovered unexpected technical bugs. Now the action. I organized an emergency meeting, reassigned developers to fix the bugs, worked with marketing to adjust the campaign, and sent daily updates to stakeholders. And finally, the result. We fixed all the bugs, delayed the launch by only 1 week, and the product exceeded sales targets by 15%. Plus, the communication system I put in place became the new standard for projects. That's how you answer with confidence. Prepare at least 3-star stories before your interview about leadership, teamwork, and problem solving, and you'll always have clear, powerful examples ready. Next, let's talk vocabulary. When you're nervous, it's easy to fall back on simple words like good, hardworking, or did. But those words don't really show your value. You need power words. For example, instead of saying, I did a project, say, I spearheaded a project, or I streamlined a process. Instead of, I'm good with details, say, I'm meticulous or detail-oriented. Other great words are proactive, adaptable, collaborative, and driven. And when you want to sound confident, use phrases like, I'm confident my background has prepared me to handle challenges like this. Pick a few of these words, practice them, and use them in your stories. It instantly makes you sound more professional and convincing. Now here's something simple but powerful. Speak slowly. Most people speed up when they're nervous, but rushing makes your accent harder to understand, increases mistakes, and makes you sound less confident. Speaking slowly and clearly does the opposite. It shows authority. It gives you time to think. And it helps the interviewer follow every word. So before answering, pause. Take a breath. Even say, that's a great question. Let me think about that for a moment. That pause makes you sound thoughtful instead of nervous. At the end of the interview, you'll usually be asked, do you have any questions for us? Don't ever say no. This is your chance to show interest and leave a strong final impression. Ask smart questions like, what would I need to accomplish in the first 3 months to impress you? Or what are the biggest goals for this team this year? Or could you tell me more about the team I'd be working with? These questions show you've done your homework and that you're thinking long-term, not just about salary. And finally, let's talk about what you do before the interview even starts, because nerves can destroy your confidence if you let them. Create a pre-interview ritual. Warm up your English by reading your answers out loud for 5 to 10 minutes. Remind yourself of your biggest achievements. Use affirmations like, I am qualified, I have skills to offer, I will communicate with confidence. Then reset your body. Stand in a power pose for 2 minutes, take deep breaths, and even force a smile. These small actions calm your nerves and put you in the right mindset. So, let's recap the 6 strategies. 1. Use present, past, future to answer, tell me about yourself. 2. Use the STAR method to tell strong stories. 3. Build your power vocabulary so you sound confident and professional. 4. Slow down your speech to project clarity and authority. 5. Ask smart questions that show interest and preparation. And 6. Use a pre-interview ritual to calm your nerves and boost your confidence. Remember, you already have the skills. You already have the experience. The interview is not about speaking perfect English. It's about communicating your value. With these strategies, you'll be ready to do exactly that. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson. And tell me in the comments, what interview question makes you the most nervous? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and go land that dream job.